Hello, greetings of the day. Myself, Mokshi Shah, and here I am presenting to you an interesting Python project that has been created under the guidance of Professor Sachin Patel. I have created an artificial intelligence based chatbot that simulates conversation with user. Moving on to the working and coding part of the project. As shown, I have implemented 4 main libraries to build this project. The first library is Chatterbot. It is used for conversational dialogue learning. It makes easy to generate automated responses to the user's input. The second library that has been used is the list trainer. List trainer is used for the training of the chatbot. Moving on to the third is the Tkinter that is used to design the GUI of the project. And the fourth one is the PyTTSX3 text to speech conversion module that is used to get the responses in the audio format. So now moving on to the implementation part of our project. It will just take few seconds to run the project. As shown, this is the GUI of our project. As mentioned, this is the text field from which a user can enter his or her own inputs and can build a conversation with the bot. So, as entering the hello, the bot will reply in the text as well as the audio format. As this session is getting recorded, the audio format won't be audible to you, but yes, that's one dominant feature of the project. Making some more conversations with the bot, like the chatbot uses predefined input patterns to give response. It then uses a heuristic approach to select the most appropriate response. The chatbot looks for certain patterns of words in the user's input and respond it accordingly. Over here, one of the special functionality of the project is that you can use or click the chat with the bot button that has been displayed on the GUI, or you can also use click the enter button on your keyboard and the user inputs and responses will be invoked by the bot. So both the process can go simultaneously. Either you click the enter button or you just click the chat with bot button displayed on your screen and you'll get your responses. So now, the bot responses from the database that has been given to it that I'll be showing to you further moving on when we'll be moving on the code implementation. One more feature of our project is the scroll bar. It will be automatically activated as shown on the right-hand corner when the conversation increases, and using it, you can move it up or down to see your conversation. The main feature is that the scroll bar will take to the user's most recent query or command enter. So making one more conversation to demonstrate the working of it, like I'll be entering how are you, and the scroll bar will take it to the last frame entered, that is as shown over here. So this was the working or say implementation of the project, and moving back to the coding part. As shown, this is the implementation code for getting the answers in the audio format. Moving on, the next is the object of the chatbot class that is been created. Further, this is the list of the conversation database. As the user makes request, it is analyzed by the artificial intelligence and a real-time response is given to the user. Further, is the object which trains the bot with the help of trainer, and we have passed the conversation with the help of the train method. The further sum is that the creation of the GUI as shown over here. For example, I added the image that was shown during the implementation and giving the geometrical width and height to the list box. Further on is this function that is created for the working of our chatbot and to get the responses in the form of audio as well as text. Next one is the setup of GUI, that is the scroll bar and the list box that I mentioned during the implementation and demonstration of the project. Moving on further is the creation of the text field from which a user entered its own query. And this is the implementation of our special functionality, that is the button. As soon as the enter button will be invoked, the bot will respond immediately. And last but not the least is the main loop. Main loop is the method to run our application as highlighted over here. So this will run the entire project. I hope you guys liked the project and enjoyed watching the video. Do try it yourself so you can even feel and the experience of the live working of the bot replying in the audio format as well, which wasn't recorded in the session. Thank you so much.